Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of Rare vs Aliens. Today we are at a rooftop under construction to stop an Exalt operation. It's quite interesting the kind of places Exalt chooses to base the operations on. I mean, this is a rooftop that's completely under construction. It's very strange. It's completely up to them, I guess. We're not the Exalt, we can't make the decision for them. So yeah, whatever they want to do, it's up to them. So how do we want to do this? This mission is what we call a data recovery. And what this means is that we're supposed to defend this here and this here. By defending this place first, and then if that fails, defend this. Of course, if you fail to defend this, in my personal opinion, you're probably playing these missions wrong, because defending this is usually pretty simple, even if it's on the other side of the map like this one is. So, how do we want to play this? We brought along a team of mostly assaults with lots of shotgun. And this is because I have a particular strategy I play on these maps and these missions, which I found to be pretty effective. So what I'm going to do is run the operative, which is Zephyr here, to each of these comm towers. Now these comm towers, there's always 4 of them on every, you can see 1, 2, 3, and there's one more down here, you can see, just barely see. Every single data recovery map has 4 of them, and they're always in the same place. And if you have a fast enough operative, you can easily go from one to another, and to another one. So you can easily chain all 4 of them together if need be. Usually you don't actually have to, from my experience as well, but the option's always there. So during the turn, we actually activate these comm towers. What happens? That all the Exalt are disabled. They can't fire their weapons, and some people claim they can fire rockets, but I've never seen any proof of this. So I'm pretty sure they can't actually fire rockets. They definitely can throw grenades though, so there's something really to watch out for. Okay, so let's actually get moving. I'm going to move my operative up to here first. Okay, nothing, which is good, because if there was something here, I'll make my next approach really difficult. Because my plan is to move all of these guys along here, up this hill. Ideally, we can get either to this corner or up this very top here. But usually that's not possible. Usually you can only get up to here before you make contact, which is fine as well. But basically, we don't want to make contact in the first part of the map. And what I'm going to do is throw a battle scanner. Let's say here.
Of Exalt's operatives in the field, and from the looks of them, Exalt is working quickly to integrate alien genetic material into their troops. Until we know the extent of their capabilities, I would advise extreme caution.
I say the extent of the capabilities is some cloning facility. I'm looking at them, they all look identical. Down to a haircut, the face, everything. So basically, Exalt are a bunch of guys in business suits. That's pretty much all you have to know about them. And this is all they really are at the end of the day. They become a bit like monsters towards the end, but let's not talk about that. So I will start running people this way, because we know there's no not aliens, Exalt here. So it should be safe. I'd be quite surprised if I activate something while doing this. And on this map, I found that you almost always never activate anything in the first part. But what I do need to be careful so is that since I know this Exalt here, I don't want to move too far to the left, so we don't want to cut this corner here. We want to go to the right side if possible. Okay, so everyone's just all are running. That's good. Let's see what they're doing. Okay. It's fine by me, they're moving away. Okay. So we know that there's nothing here, and there's nothing in this media platform. So what I'm actually going to do is move the operative up here and see if we can spot anything. There should be a no. Good. Okay, this basically means we can run everyone else up. So let's move you here. Let's just run you, just stash you. As long as they don't try dashing this way, it's fine by me. How do you want to get there? Maybe. Auto. KMMK is slugging along. MGM Theo slugging along as well. Not very fast, are they? That's fine. They don't need to be fast. They got long range weapons. It's the assaults that needs to be fast. Okay, so now we're actually in position to just blue move to this comm relay next turn. Okay, that's fine by me. Ooh, what's that? What's that I see? Okay, now that's interesting. We have Exalt right here. Okay, here's a question. Can I move up to here without triggering them? If yes... Yes, I can. Excellent. So I'm not even going to worry about them. I'll pretend they don't exist. Good. And the reason for this is because there's actually two reasons I don't want to activate them yet. One is if I activate them, I can't actually engage them without triggering the rest of the map. And if I trigger the rest of the map, what I have to do is actually use this comm tower. Now, I don't actually want to use a comm tower yet. Usually on these missions, I like to delay my comm tower activation till the third turn. And this is because on Exalt data recoveries, after the third turn, every 2 turns, more Exalt will come in. And if you activate comm tower after they come in, they'll also be disabled. If you activate them before they come in, well, obviously they won't be disabled. So ideally, they won't actually be activated yet. Now, I'll be really sad if that triggered. Good. Good, the game's not trying to screw me over. Happens, right? Does happen sometimes. It'll be funny if they actually come up to a ledge and get overwatched. We'll see what happens.
Commander, we've got multiple hostiles inbound on Strike 1's position. Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
Okay, a medic. Sniper. Interesting. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is let's start moving people up and triggering things. But let's move someone with running gun, like Matty B. We're going to trigger the whole map. Which doesn't look like much right now. Okay. Hello. You going somewhere? Oh, come on, guys. Okay, that's kind of hilarious though, the fact that he just jumped down there. He tried to surprise us, he got surprised instead. Okay, now where's my engineer? Okay, you're over here. What I want to do is actually get a grenade. Actually, there's not much point is there. Okay, where did the guy... He's over there. Let's move you up to here. Okay, there's a guy right there, and there's one right here. Okay, you can probably kill this one. Yep. I need someone left behind here to kill him. So Rahi, depends if Rahi is needed or not. Because what I'm going to do next is actually run and gun you all the way down. And probably Sony a lot as well. And if we can trigger the whole map, excellent. And yes, normally you don't want to use the terms trigger the whole map. But here I actually do want to use the terms trigger the whole map. Because the more enemies I trigger, the more I can kill straight away. Let's blow away the cover. We can... Okay, good. Now what do I have left? I have a sniper. I might use a sniper to kill this guy. Heck, I can... Yeah, I'll probably use a sniper to kill this guy. Infantry can move up and take a shot. Uber Male can run and gun up as well. Probably kill this guy, the sniper here. What's that? That's an operative. Okay, no, this operative needs to die. Okay, that's fine. Let's get killing. So you, please die. Good. Sniper. You can kill this dude. Good. KMMK, move up here. We can use C. You can't just see much, can you? Maybe that was a mistake to kill with the sniper. The sniper could have actually just moved here and see these guys. Oh well, that's alright. Okay, who can run and get all the way to the bottom? Not many. But nobody can. Okay. That's a bit of a shame. I was hoping for slightly more movement than that. Oh well. What I'm going to do is move KMMK here. Uber Malik can move here. So this guy's actually now flanked. 100%. Not a kill. That's fine. He's on 1 health. Easy enough to kill. You'll run a gun down to here. Yes, I know there's more of them. And now where's my... Oh, okay, here we go. You have to hack this. Good. And let's just scare this guy away.
They should be able to temporarily disrupt the enemy's comm network. Enemy communications are down. That should keep Exalt busy for a while.
Now, out of these targets, who's the scariest? I'll say one of the operatives. So let's kill you. And Matty B. You know what? Let's just scare this guy a bit.
Heading there now. Commander, Exalt almost has control of the encoder. If we don't stop them now, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. We have to get moving.
Uh-huh. Okay, there's a lot of reloads happening. You are scared. Okay, the meg's coming down, that's good. Okay, so a lot of them reload this turn. So that's actually kind of annoying. But that's fine by me as well. So, let's see what the infantry can get easy kills on. You know what? You have a pistol. Okay. Apparently, I should not even bother trying that. Let's try that guy. Good. I made sure I use his worst weapon when possible. Okay, that was a lot unfortunate, but not too big of a deal really. So what I'm going to do is finish you off with Rahi. Okay, let's try and get 100% on that. Wait, that's 61%. Okay, this is one of the bugs in Xcom. Basically, to see his ladder here, because the ladder is there, he doesn't actually count as flanked if I'm standing on these positions, because technically the ladder's extruding slightly further out from this line here. It's a rather annoying bug. Okay, here's a slight question. Is he still disabled? I completely forgot about that. Okay, he's still disabled. So I can actually shoot someone else instead. Do I have anyone else I can shoot? No. No one that I want to shoot. So, MGM let's finish this. This guy took way more resources than it should have. But it's not too big of a deal, really. So, Uber Malik, your job. Please tell me I didn't move you wrong place. Okay, I moved you wrong place. Okay, that was a horrible misclick, but it's not too big of a deal. Let's move you here. Good. Kill you. I'm going to be disabling the comms regardless of what happens this turn. Unless... Yep, so Sony, you can come here. Kill this guy. Let's double check something. Okay. So, kill this guy. That's alright. Loto. Come Come around here. Kill him. 11 crit. Very impressive. I'm gonna hack you again.
The enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
You know what? Just take a shot. Wow, I'm not hitting any of my 70% today, am I?
X-rays coming in from the side. They're moving around the side.
Naturally, once I get aggression on my assaults, they won't be having the problem of not actually critting when they hit anymore. A normal shot at least. CCS, they don't have opportunities, so they can't actually get criticals off that anyway. You're a threat, you're a threat, you're a threat.
Commander, we've got additional Exalt forces moving on the AO.
You're a threat. And you're a threat. So basically everyone's a threat. Oh, there's quite a lot of people dropping in. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me. So let's try and get some good shots in. Let's move you here. Okay, good. Who's the last person? Him. Okay, you can start with him. That's a shame. Finish him off. Okay, who else can you shoot? 55, 56. Yeah, no. Okay, good. I didn't have to take that shot, but I may as well. Okay, Uber Malik. Finish him off. Let's see what other resources we have left. Loto, you can go kill this guy. Good. Now, how many assaults do we have left? Who are you? Rahi. Okay. Matty B. Matty B, Rahi. Sony. Running gun's not ready on you, running gun's not ready on you, so this guy is a problem. I can't actually kill him this turn. I could theoretically flashbang him. If I don't... I mean, alternatively, of course, I can actually use Rahi to blow away his cover. Let's try that. Unlikely, but let's try it. I got an HE grenade to spare. Yeah, I don't think it will work. Well, what it did do is let me walk up to him. So this will decide if I want to use the next comm relay or not. Because if I can kill these two, then what's the point? Good. Good. So the map's clear. So I don't even have to use this hack anymore. So everyone else can now spend a turn reloading. They might have noticed the mission's not over. That's because the mission's not over until every drop is dead. So you have to wait. That includes future drops. It's kind of funny how that works. So people just spend this whole turn reloading because it's a nice break between turns. Once you start using laser shotguns, you actually could run into a problem with these missions of not having enough ammo. So that's actually quite a nice thing about ballistic shotguns. You don't run out of ammo very easily.
Let's rock.
Rock and roll. Pronto all'ingaggio.
Vuelvo al combate.
Looks like this is the last of the hostile reinforcements, Commander. We just need to hold out a little longer. Adjusting aim.
3 Exalts. Any more? 4 Exalts. Okay, is that all? 5 Exalt. Okay, okay, I dig. Okay, I don't remember the one at the back though. Okay, let's see who I can get alongside on with you. Good hit. May as well finish it off. Bye. Have a nice fall. Okay. Who can I get? Okay, where's Rahi? Rahi. Oh, I'm thinking I can blow away those two cover. Well, let's blow away one of their cover. So let's blow away. You know what, Matty B? Just move over.
Heading out.
Okay, and now you can get a nice shot on. Doesn't really matter. Just one of them.
Taken care of.
Okay, Matty B can now finish the job. Okay, Naruto needs to come up here and kill this guy. So let's do that. Where's the blue move end? It's not showing me for some reason. Here we go. Dead. Okay, and all we have is one Exalt left, I'm pretty sure. Unless I miscounted somehow. Nope, don't get your pistol out. Wrong move. Sony can do this. Run a gun. And if Sony doesn't fail to kill him, I have the operative to finish him off. Good job.
The transmitter is secure, and it looks like that was the last of Exalt's forces in the area. Excellent work.
So yeah, that's pretty much how you do data recovery missions. I love these missions, and later on I should be bringing people of Arcthors just to capture some laser weapons. It's to me a huge farm pretty much. Kind of like the crystal farm we had in the previous mission, except this time we're farming, well, Exalt instead of chrysalids. Okay, that sounds kind of bad, doesn't it? Because they actually fellow humans. Oh well, let's just go back to base. Let's not question morality.
Our troops really came through on this one. I'm glad everyone made it back safely.
Look at this. Promotions. KMMK, good. You're no longer a spec. That's helpful. Covering fire. 76 aim. You're getting pretty good now. MGM Theo. Ghost. Disabling shot. I need as many Cold Pro snipers as I can for next month. When I start facing scientists much more commonly. Gunslinger. Tactical stance aggression. I think I mentioned before. I like aggression. And that's it. With a shame, the other soldiers didn't get leveled up. And yeah, these missions are often where my soldiers get a lot of their levels from. And this is why I need a lot of assaults. Okay. Okay.
The intel we recovered was enough to take down the rest of Exalt's cell. Unfortunately, it looks like this was just a small part of their wider-reaching clandestine operation. We did manage to find some clues as to the location of Exalt's headquarters, though. If we can track down more of their cells and collect additional intel, we'll be able to narrow down the possibilities and take out Exalt once and for all.
What did you say, Bradford? Now look at this. Look at the money. We had almost no money before going to this mission, and now we have 346. Doesn't get much better than that. And with this money, we can build a thermal generator. And so let's actually sell something. Now, what do I need the least of? I only need $4. Well, let's sell that. Well, that's gonna be a foundry. So let's build a thermal generator here. Can I just do a satellite update? Good. Okay, so because the plan for next month, because I screwed up this month so badly, is still to get us to Westphasia. So, but still, let's do this. 29th of May. We'll probably scan for Exalt on, let's say, I don't know, the 5th of June? Yeah. Or maybe even the 31st of May, just to take advantage of the cheaper scanning of this end of this month. When's the council report? 3 days. So we might actually do that. Let's continue.
crystalline structure housed within the canister is actually a suspension containing billions of cybernetic nanomachines, each made up of both organic and mechanical components.
My team's analysis indicates these microscopic robots are capable of assembling mechanical structures with unprecedented efficiency. With further study and some specialized facilities, we may be able to engineer a sort of cybersuit that interfaces with the human body.
My team is more interested in the possibility of physically altering the tissue itself, incorporating aspects of the alien's own genetic adaptations by using the nanites to fuse the foreign material.
The commander will have to decide where the greatest advantage lies. Is there anything you agree on?
Given the apparent purpose of the nanites, they allow combining organic materials with one another, or with machines. We have at least agreed to call them
Meld.
And that is a glimpse of our future. I have a feeling I need one more computer though, don't I? Okay, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I guess I mismanaged it slightly. I definitely need one more computer. That kind of sucks. And that puts a huge damper to my plans. How unfortunate. How unfortunate, how unfortunate. Okay, what we could do is actually just get a scout and a fighter here. This will make our future for next month. We can down UFOs easier if I get these two. After that, what I might actually do is try to go for a Thin Man autopsy, so I can sell off my other Thin Man. Not a huge rush for that though. I also need experimental warfare soon. Basically, experimental warfare means I can get chem grenade from it. I don't actually need it in June, but I definitely need it for July. So it'll be nice to have, but I'm not actually in a huge rush for it. So you know what? Let's try have an easier time downing the scouts. We have to actually get this as well while I'm at it. So let's do this. Scout. I have literally 0 money. Lovely. Okay, good. Let's have a look at our Air Force. This is pretty decent. Laser cannon in 3 days. Laser cannon in 3 days. Are we building any more laser cannons? Nope. Yes, we are. Good. Okay, ideally I can actually start building the foundry now, but I don't have the money. I don't actually need it yet. Council report in 2 days. Council day 2 days. Alloy for engineers? No. Okay, that's good. And let's actually get the fighter, just so we can have easier time down in that as well, because we are expecting to fight fighters. What we can do now, we can actually sell some stuff just so we can do a scan. I could sell the power source. I don't need it anytime too soon. I'm quite tempted to do that. Sell a power source, do a scan. The problem is doing it so soon after the Exalt operation, because normally what I do is scan at the start of the month and scan in the middle of the month. If you scan too soon, there actually won't be any new sales and you just waste your money. So, yeah. I'd much rather not have to waste my money if I can help it, because money is always tight. Let me think about that for a second. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to scan, because as much as I want to save $50, I just don't think it's worth the risk of having no sales revealed. So I'm going to continue until the 5th of June. Or let's say even the 2nd of June. It's only a couple of days. It's a couple of days. Is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? I think, yeah, I'm going to hold it off. I just don't think it's worth the risk. Okay, good.
We are extremely
Okay.
impressed with the progress of the Xcom project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Okay. Okay, so we are now in June. May has finished, and we're in June. So how do I think the progress has been so far? Our roster's looking pretty good. We have a lot of corporals now. The Lance corporals basically like the rookies of, well, basically every single month that goes by, you can kind of think of the roster as progressing forwards. So in the first month, you have mostly rookies. In the second month, you have a lot of specs. Okay, but once you get to the third month, those rookies are still rookies, but the specs are starting to look like rookies. In the fourth month, the specs basically are rookies, and your last corporals are the specs. So if you take that view, we're actually doing pretty well. In fact, let's actually have a look at our roster before we continue. We have Sergeant, Barrack Dumbo, we have all these corporals, and we have all these Lance corporals. There's a lot of Lance corporals, but you can think of them as basically the specs of the last 2 months. So they actually aren't that bad, but we want to get them trained up as soon as possible. And these specs and Gary the Ninja, we definitely want them trained up as soon as possible. Even more Lance corporal. So I say overall, I say this is a pretty good roster. 42 people is decent. It's not great, but it's also not bad. I would prefer to have a few shivs ready, but
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
yes, Shen. So what was I saying? Damn it, Shen completely interrupted my train of thought. Oh, that's right. Yes, shivs. I do like shivs, but I don't actually think of them as that necessary. I usually only take them on bomb disposal or when I'm in a terrible fatigue spiral. So I'm not actually too fussed. I don't have shivs yet. And it's been quite lucky so far to not get bomb disposal. Now, at the end of this month, we can expect the follow-up to Friends in Low Places with Confounding Light, and that's going to be interesting. But it's the end of this month, so we don't worry about it yet. What we do have to worry about is trying to get Satellite Uplink up and running. We need some money. We don't need it yet. It takes, I believe, 20-something days, so we got a few days to spare. So let's actually scan the head and see what happens. Hopefully we get abduction. Okay, that's good. Now I could actually go for Raider, or instead, this is tempting. I'm going for Raider. We've seen so many Raiders. We're coming in quite a lot handy. 2 Stingrays, 2 Stingrays. Okay, why do I have so few Stingrays here? Oh, no, I do have a Stingray. Okay, good, never mind. Let's keep scanning ahead. By July, we want to upgrade our air forces with foundry projects. It's the 4th of June. Oh, that's fine. No missions? Oh, okay.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Okay, lesson from last time. I'm very forgetful. So what I'm going to do is sell those parcels now.
The new engineers arrived this morning,
Let's double check the build times.
Always glad to have more help down here.
21 days. And let's double check this build time. Satellite. 21 days.
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployment.
Okay, so last time I attempted this tactic, I completely screwed up and forgot to build satellites and instead wasted the money on building a lab. That's not actually a waste of money, but basically I screwed up my own plan. So I had to cancel it for the month and move it over this month. So hopefully I won't forget after this mission. In fact, I'll probably write it down somewhere. And so yeah, live abduction in India. It's Rollway, lovely. So let me set a team up for this and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this will probably be a loadout I'll be taking to the live abduction. It's a rollway map, which normally is not ideal to take a rookie on, but since it's a live abduction, I don't think I'm too fussed. This squad is honestly actually low level ranking that I probably should be taking to, well, to a June live abduction, because we could be meeting cyber discs, and if I do meet cyber discs, I really need all the firepower I can get. Empire does not have heat ammo, so that doesn't help. Omega Field does have heat warheads though, so I'm basically kind of relying on Omega Field, and my infantry here to handle things. It's actually a little bit risky. I really should be taking a disabling shot sniper for something like this, simply because I don't have heat ammo on my gunner. But since lab abduction, I don't think it would be too bad. It's a bit of a risk. Again, I'm taking Arcthor Rookie. This time I gave him a tactile vest instead of tactile armor and ceramic plating, because he has 5 base health. So I figured, -1 health from this, +1 health from ceramic plating, instead of giving you a flashbang or something useful, I may as well do this. So you get the same health, but way more movement. Otherwise, you have 9 movement, which is ridiculously slow. The medic, again with Arcthor. I don't have chem grenades yet, I don't need them yet, so again the medic gets it. He's not very fast either. He has the same movement as my as Gary the Ninja. He's Gary the Slow Ninja. He's slow and steady. He just need to be fast, stealthily, slowly sneaks up to people. So yeah, again, like I said, I think this squad is a little bit too low ranking for my liking. But I also want to get these Lance Corporals trained up, and I also want to get these. I want to get some captures too. So yeah, and basically the reason I took Detriment rather than any other infantry is because she's a corporal. Whether it helps or not, I don't know, but she has 101 aim, so hopefully that will make things a lot easier. So let's just get down there and yeah, let's get down there, see what happens.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Operation Dying Heat. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean my lasers will be dying, because that will be quite sad. And this is a railway map I would imagine it normally to be. It's a nice long bridge. Well, let's get down there.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, so funny enough, I have a feeling the base management phase actually took longer than the mission itself, since I find data recovery missions pretty easy. Hopefully that actually gives you some ideas of how to easily win Xcom missions, and that they're actually not that hard. That aside, that'll be the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.